In college football here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We're talking right now with returning guest TJ Pemberton from GameDayInsiders.com. TJ Pemberton, thanks for coming back. Last week you picked the Rutgers game, right?
Yes, that's right, Peter. Glad to be back. And I was on Rutgers last week.
Nice pick. I saw the way that game turned out. I was like, man. I remember sitting there on
Saturday at halftime, but they came out in the second half and they got it done.
So this week we're going to talk about Baylor and Iowa State. Before we do that, anything you want to plug from Game Day Insiders?
Yeah, absolutely. Since last week we talked, Peter, I've been on an 8-0 run after I had a rocky beginning of the season, but 8-0 run. I do have my college game of the year going off this Saturday, and if anybody watches our videos, they mention SBR. Shoot me an email at GameDayInsiders.com. You'll get all my picks from Thursday through Sunday for just $10. I just want to welcome on some new clients and show them what I do.
Well, I can definitely vouch for a very impressive 1-0 streak that I have personally witnessed from your video last week. Definitely impressed me. All right, the game you want to talk about this week, Baylor at Iowa State. Iowa State's 2.5-point home favorite, total 70. It's curious that you chose this game. I can't make heads or tails of this at all. Baylor, of course, super high-scoring team. The total 70. Every game they played has gone to 70 or over. Iowa State, their offense is stalling. Every game they've played has gone under 70, so I'm assuming it's not the total that you have a pick on. And Iowa State crushed TCU on the road. Baylor lost to TCU at home. Both these teams have kind of been losing recently. Why'd you pick this game? What do you like here?
Yeah, Baylor, they're coming in on a 3-game losing streak, and it's not going to get much easier from here. Besides, next week, they're homecoming. They host Kansas, and then after that, they have Oklahoma, Kansas State, Texas Tech, and then finish up the season with Oklahoma State. So if they want to get any momentum going, they need to do it this week. We all know their offense is explosive, impressive, put up 70 points if they want to. It's where their defense lays in trouble. Their defense is dead last out of 120 FBS teams. In the last 3 games, they have no turnovers, and of course, they lost the 3 last games. But they're going to go up against Iowa State here. I think they match up pretty well. Iowa State cannot go toe-to-toe with them and go touchdown for touchdown. So Baylor's offense is going to take control of this game. They're going to put up some points, and they're going to win a game. An interesting stat I came across for Iowa State, their head coach, Paul Rhodes, since he's been in charge of this unit, if a team has put up 24 or more points against him, he's 3-22. And it's going to take a miracle for Iowa State to hold Baylor to 24 points.
Wow. So you think that that Iowa State doesn't have anything particularly special on defense that's going to be able to hold Baylor back the way they've exploded on other teams?
They are not going to be able to hold Baylor back, but, it's going to lay on Baylor's defense to see if they can hold Iowa State. And if Baylor puts up points, they will win this game.
All right. Well, what about just 33.5 Baylor team total over? That might be a decent shot there, or 34.
Absolutely. We all see Baylor explode the last few weeks, and they're going to put up 35-plus points in this game.
Well, that should be the team total, yeah.
So, I like Baylor. I think the odds makers are a little bit on the wrong side on this. I'm going to buy the hook. I like Baylor getting points this week.
All right. Great analysis. Great pick. I'm definitely convinced, TJ. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you next week.